Greetings Redlings and welcome to RedRisks. In this short video I'm going to share with you some details on a process safety management gap analysis tool or toolkit that I've developed based upon the Energy Institute's framework for process safety management. Let's dive in. First things first, you buy off our website redrisks.com, head over to eProducts, click lots of products there, find the EI PSM, and if you're not sure whether it's right for you or not, you can always download the demo version right at the bottom of the page and deploy it, see how you get on with it. Now I'm going to dive into the mechanics of what's actually in the Excel spreadsheet and what are the different pieces that you get with the actual toolkit. When you download the toolkit, download it, unzip it and save it, and there are three different files in there. The first file that you'll notice is a PDF file, and really this is what you use in your collaborative meetings with the group if you're doing this as sort of a group input type thing relative to the gaps. And all of the slides have questions. I'm sharing with you here, for example, element 1. You would go through this and you would basically pick a score out of 1 to 4. Put forward this on a projector, team input, assessment question, and a score. So all 20 elements have all of the questions that are in the gap analysis tool as a PDF slide for sharing and getting thoughts on. Also in the toolkit is a Word document so that you can capture any comments or any specific items that you'll need. This is one mechanism I've used whenever I've deployed any of these tools, and I make a note of the element, the title, and I put the option that's been selected by the team and make some comments in here. Now you can use the Excel file in its entirety, but the difficulty is it's such a large file. Panning it backwards and forwards on a projector doesn't work very well. People get very frustrated and you also lose some continuity. So it's better to capture the comments a little bit separately on this responses template, and then you can just transfer it over to the Excel file. Let me show you the Excel file because that's where the magic happens. This is the Excel file, and a lot of effort has been put into this, and we've developed a lot of expertise having developed several tools, and we find that with our clients this tends to be, I can put it, the optimum format. So obviously you start here, and then this gives you an idea of all the different elements. You can click on the hyperlinks and it takes you to the respective worksheet where that element is. For example, if you're doing element 1, go into element 1 and start populating these with scores 1 to 4 from the PDF slides, or whichever way you're doing this in terms of team collaboration, and put the respective scores in. Now, as I said earlier, you can drop the comments in here if you wish and take it forward, but it's also a good idea to keep it on the Word document just to make sure that you have some alternative means of capturing and well, relatively quickly to review backwards and forwards. So you capture all the scores in here, go through every element one by one. You cannot put a different score in here because if you do, it will give you a like that. So you cancel it and put the actual value in. Once you've done all of that for all 20 elements, right at the back in here, there's a worksheet titled chart. And what you can do in there, in that chart one, is you can see a percentage bar for each of the 20 elements to give you an idea of how things are progressing. Very straightforward. So I mentioned the heat map. The heat map is where you get a very good pictorial overview of what the land looks like. We did element 1, and in element 1 we did about 4 questions, so you can see got a 25% score, red, green and yellow scores across there, and that's a really good way clients have found to focus in specifically on any gaps that you have. One of the things that most clients also like me to do is to produce a report at the end of this, and sometimes the chart at the back you can just copy it and put it into the main report if it is helpful in the executive summary. That's it really. It's very straightforward, just like all the other tools that we've developed. It's pretty straightforward and it focuses in on elements and also vulnerabilities in each of the elements relative to your framework that you've already got. Maybe you're doing an audit on it, or maybe you're trying to develop a process safety management framework based upon the Energy Institute's 20 elements. That's it. Hope you enjoyed that short video, and I look forward to catching you on the other side. Thanks.